Hi, everybody. This is Marilyn. Do we have any audio for this? I'm kind of thinking maybe. Yes, thank you. Hello, everybody. This is Marilyn, and it's well past time for the noon edition of My World. It's about 1 o'clock. Sorry, I just got caught with something that was unavoidable today, so anyway, it's such a big day. I wanted to try and get back and let everybody know what's at least what I think is happening here. This is the 27th of July. It is a Wednesday, and we had crude oil inventory this morning. Looks like my sign disappeared up here behind the, see if I can pull it down here. Anyway, we had crude oil inventory. We had some earnings this morning. And speaking of earnings, did anybody trade the NQ into the close yesterday? Because that was a real good example of what Happy Apple will do for you. If you miss that, it's worth the learning curve to scroll back on NQ for yesterday from, I don't know, about 3:55 maybe to the close. And this is why we're trying to get everybody to pay a little closer attention. There are some opportunities to trade these earnings in futures. Not sure, you kind of have to have a crystal ball, I think, to trade those in the Nadex, and besides that, the Nadex closes right at 4 o'clock. So anyway, we had the indices go up this morning, and then they took their morning reversal and kind of checked back out of that climb. They're all just about the same today. They seem to be playing very well today, and crude oil went right along with them. And as a matter of fact, so did the Canadian dollar. Gold this morning had a really nice run up, and I got started too late and then I had to leave early to catch anything on bonds, but there were two really, really nice 10-tick, easy beasy. And if you stayed in, you probably would have gotten stopped out using the Apex system, but only by a tick or so. If you stayed with the Apex, the little triangle lines, that escapes me the name of those right this second, but those can make very good places to at least realize that you may be in for a bit of a turnaround. Crude oil is likely to be, it passed its big weekly magnet here at about, what is this, about 42.15, and it may go on down. They're drawing the inventory out a little bit, but the news in oil is that for the last 4 weeks, the rig count is going steadily up, and it's significant. It's not little 1 or 2. I think it was 7 one week and 8 or 9 the next week, and you start adding up 3 or 4 weeks of increased rig counts coming back online. It will push the production. What they seem to be doing is the Nigerians are absolutely hell-bent to blow up their oil industry. So they're blowing up pipelines that is cutting off Nigerian oil shipment. I don't know what their state of their production is, but at least with no pipeline to get it to shipping mechanism to get it out of there, they're going to have a bit of a tough time with it. And the news keeps getting worse and worse and worse in Venezuela. And it can't go on much longer. I don't know what will happen, but that their oil industry is being severely hampered by their wonderful socialist government. So anyway, gold was a nice move today. The indices, crude oil, and bonds, all four of them made some really nice moves. The VIX right now is trading 1370. It's up a little bit from where it was. And we might, if the indices continue to fall, we might see that go on up. The big news is going to be in less than an hour. So if you're still trading or you're planning to trade this afternoon, I strongly recommend you go to demo. And there's nothing wrong with just sitting back and watching to see what's happening. The Feds at 2 o'clock are going to make an announcement on the overnight rate, and they've been making a lot of noise for the last 6 months about how they're going to raise it again, and every time they start to, they talk themselves out of it. So I don't know. Of course, nobody knows what they're likely to do. That's why this is my view and my world. In my view, they're all nuts anyway. So, but it's really an unsafe time to trade unless you are an experienced trader and you are accustomed to trading FOMAC. Because last time, if you recalled, it was in literally a heartbeat. The announcement apparently was leaked a little bit, and bam, it really affected the markets. If you're on the wrong side of that and you're live, the possibility of you getting out of that is going to be a true Hail Mary, because when it moves that fast with that much volume, the little guy just kind of gets run over by the bus. So the best idea is to use this for a learning curve and just watch it. But be aware that is an extreme, we are issuing an extreme caution at 2 o'clock. So anyway, and let's see here. We've got gold that's going to roll. And I think the Nadex is going to do it today after the close. And let me check here and see where we are with the futures. We like to stay with the very best amount of volume we can stay with on futures. So the volume has not started to move out. There's one more day in this August contract. But after the close tonight, if you are accustomed to trading gold futures, you might want to roll. Now, this is going to go to December. Oh, yeah, it is. The contract, it is in the process of. Right now, the difference between August and December is about 154,000 to 113,000. So I expect this afternoon and overnight that will start to shift on over to the December contract. Be sure you double check with the Nadex on that, and I think Tony will put up a notice in here later this afternoon, as well as you'll get a notice the next time on NinjaTrader when you bring it up. So caution on rolling the gold contract from August to December. Okay. And let's see, tomorrow what we've got with our wonderful news here, we've got 8:30 is going to be my all-time favorite, the claimed unemployment. I have an idea they'll make those numbers a little bit bigger to make themselves feel better, especially if they raise the rates today. And let's take a look at what will come up in earnings this afternoon. I don't know about earnings this afternoon. Earnings this afternoon, it looks like we've got Facebook. So that is a significantly and heavily traded stock. Tomorrow morning, we don't have anything, I don't think, before the market opens. Tomorrow, the CFOs of these companies probably decided they didn't want to. Well, let's see. Tomorrow afternoon, there will be. Tomorrow afternoon will be Google and Amazon. And believe you me, if you're trying to set your trading times up for tomorrow, trading into the close on these indices tomorrow afternoon is likely to be real interesting, because those are two companies that will definitely move the market. And I think that's about it.